They say that you don't miss what you never had. Well, I never had a father, and I'll tell you right now, I knew that I did not have a father, and I missed him very much. Dad was career Army Air Corps, and he was a pilot, and his plane was the B-17. And that's the plane that he was flying the day that his plane was lost, somewhere between Japan and the Philippines. I was 4 months old when my dad died. He never even saw me. And so all my love went to my mom, who had 3 other children besides me. So I was the 4th of 4 boys. And I probably grew up a little quicker than I should have under those circumstances because I didn't have a father. And what an impact that made on me my whole life. It made an impact on my mom too. She never remarried, and she never got over Dad's death. And it was a very trying time for her. And she didn't do well with that. And she turned to drugs and alcohol. And when I was 14 years old, she died of a drug overdose. And at 14, my life just went to the pits. For the next 10 years, I did things I'm not very proud of today. But at the age of 24, I heard the gospel. I heard that someone loved me, cared for me, and would make me a new person. And so it was the Heavenly Father that I found out that I now had, and it was just awesome. I had a new life. I became an Army chaplain at the age of 30, and 10 years later, my brother gave me a call. This was the same brother who commissioned me as a second lieutenant years before. He said, "Greg, I went through the attic and found some old letters that Dad had written Mom. And as I looked through them, I noticed that even though it was written to Mom, the letter inside was to you." And he told me, "Greg, you need to come read this letter. You need to take a long walk and spend some time because it's the most powerful letter you will ever read." And he was right. I read the letter. It was very personal. It was from a father who didn't even know I was born at the time because my birth was impending, and he wanted to make sure that he wrote me and welcomed me to the Shannup family. And it was the most precious letter. 8 pages, chock full of love and affirmation for me. And what I realized was, it was his blessing to me. He was 40 when he wrote it. I was 40 when I read it. And it made my life complete because I had my Father's blessing. In that letter, I have more love and acceptance from a father that I had never seen than a lot of people who have from their earthly fathers today that they see every day. That letter is the single most powerful thing I possess.